What's up, everybody? At the time of this recording, I still have a couple of SDCC pops on the way that friends helped me to get, but I just want to go ahead and share the majority of my haul. As far as the sodas are concerned, I already did a video previously on that, so you can go back and check out that video if you did not see it. I already opened up the sodas, and I was pretty happy overall with what I got. And as far as the box of fun, I've also done that already, although I did do some trades, and I actually have two other trades in already of two Freddy Funkos that I really wanted, so I will share those in the upcoming video. But yeah, I just want to go ahead and cover the majority of the pops that I got for SDCC this year. I do want to go ahead and point out one unfortunate thing here. I do have my Peacemaker, and as soon as I took it out of the sorter, I felt that something was not right here, and the back of the box here is damaged basically, and the flap was not put in correctly, and this has nothing to do with the way that it was shipped. Because the sorter looked fine and the pop that was next to this one was fine. I think somebody was just very careless with the way that they put this pop actually in the box to begin with. So yeah, that's a little bit unfortunate. I'm not going to stress it too much though, because I don't think this is like going to be a big value pop or anything like that necessarily. And I actually would be okay with even keeping it out of box, and maybe I will do that, we'll see. But yeah, I got one that was damaged. I think everything else here did arrive in good condition though. So yeah, I'm not really going to stress it though. And yeah, this, I'm not going to get all the pops based on Peacemaker, but I did enjoy this series though. I really did enjoy this series. So starting over here on the left, Digital Stand, I was very happy to see them make this one here. This is a pretty good episode of South Park, even though it feels like they were kind of late on making fun of Facebook and some other things that people do online. But yeah, it's very cool that they made this. Of course, it's based off of Tron, the Digital Stand here, and I'm really happy too that it's glow in the dark. When I saw that, yeah, I was pretty impressed that they decided to go that route. Now, I've said it in other videos. As a matter of fact, when Funko first revealed the South Park pops, I said up front I was not crazy about the look of them, and I still pretty much feel that way. And I think the only other one I have in my collection is another stand, the Goth Stand pop, which I do like as well. I think his actually works. But yeah, some of the other characters I'm just not so crazy about the way they turned out, but I am looking forward to seeing the glow on this one here. Enmu, actually, I will go ahead and say this. All of these pops that are sitting up here, I got them on Funko.com, except for Enmu. Enmu sold out pretty fast, and I ended up getting him from Hot Topic directly. I caught him there, and he has been restocking here and there on Hot Topic, I think still. So if you didn't get this pop previously, you might still be able to get your hands on it. Hot Topic is pretty good about making sure there's plenty. And of course, you see all of these pops here, they do have the summer convention sticker on them. But Enmu was a pretty good villain from the Demon Slayer movie, so yeah, I decided to go ahead and add him to the collection, and I'm definitely looking forward to seeing more done with Demon Slayer. And I will get I think I'm actually going to get all these pops out of box here in just a moment. Scarlet Scarab looking pretty awesome there. I still wonder if she was originally going to be a common, and then they decided to make her a con exclusive. Really not sure. But when she was first revealed, I don't think it was revealed that she was going to be con exclusive. I definitely want to get a closer look at the detailing on her outfit though, and look forward to seeing more with this character in the future, what exactly they're going to do with her. Now, with Funko.com, I kind of made sure I got the sodas first. I was worried about the sodas selling out, so I got the sodas first, and I went back to the website like 2 or 3 times because I kept forgetting things. I totally overlooked He Who Remains and actually had to go back and get him last. He was the last pop that I ordered, and I ordered him by himself. And I guess because he was by himself, he actually arrived first. So this was the first SDCC pop that I received. And again, looks like there's some cool details. I can see the apple there already. Yeah, and like I said, I think I'm going to go ahead and get all of these pops out of box here in a moment. The toucans here, I know some people are not really big on those, but I do have some from last year. I think I had the majority of the ones from last year, and I want to say the year before as well, possibly. So I've kind of gotten into them somewhat recently, and I know there are some rare ones like the red astronaut one. I think is like impossible to get. I'm not really going to stress that, but yeah, I've gotten into the toucan recently, and I can see adding some more into my collection. I really want to get a good look at this pirate one here in a moment. I feel like Silk is She's simple in design, but I still think this is one of the best looking Pops out of this particular convention, just because she is kind of unique at the same time. And I definitely want to learn more about the character. And I was able to finally get her original Funko Pop. So yeah, she does have 2 Pops, and I have both of those. Now, the young He doll, definitely had to go for that as well. I am a big fan of Squid Game. I actually rewatched season 1 recently, and I enjoyed it just as much as the first time. Although with certain episodes, I think it's episode 6 if I'm not mistaken, that's the one that's really tough to watch, and it was even tougher knowing what was about to happen. But overall, I still did enjoy the series again. And of course, over here, Miss Minutes is just a massive figure. She's really huge there, and I could see myself keeping her out of box, and you know, just keep it. I'm gonna keep the box, of course, I always do that, but I could actually see displaying her out of box, because that is such a massive figure there, and it's glow in the dark, which I think is really cool as well. So we will be checking out the glow on that in a moment. So yeah, like I said, you know, I still got a couple more figures on the way, but let's go ahead and take a closer look at these Pops here. So you saw the damaged box, and yeah, like I said, I'm not really going to stress that. I think I will just go ahead and keep this Peacemaker out of box. I do have the one from the Wondrous Con as well, the one with the shield. I do like that one as well, and I can see myself maybe getting some more Peacemaker Pops. You know, we'll see what happens with that. Still really wishing that they would do a chrome helmet one. That would be really awesome, and if they do that, I definitely will go for it. And of course, with this one, he's just throwing up the peace sign. It would be nice if he actually had his gun, but yeah, you know, DC still being kind of funny about that. DC Warner Brothers being a little bit funny about the weapons, but yeah, pretty simple Peacemaker Pop, but I do like it, and I really do like John Cena as that character. I can't really say, you know, that I'm a fan of him as an actor necessarily. I haven't really watched too many of his other movies, haven't really been interested in them, but he does a good job as Peacemaker. And then Inmu, some very nice detailing. I wanted to see up close. Oh, that's unfortunate. See, I couldn't tell from the glams and everything. I was wondering if he had any more detailing in his hands. And if you've ever seen the movie, or even, you know, like the extended episodes, basically, that kind of stretched out the movie, then you know what detailing I'm looking for on his hand. They don't have those particular details, but it's all right. Still a cool looking figure. I like too that his jacket is kind of flowing like this, because he spends the majority of the movie on top of the train, so his jacket is flowing in the wind like that, blowing in the wind, you know, so that looks pretty awesome. I didn't realize he had this pieces here for his hair. Definitely an interesting design. And yeah, like I said, looking forward to more Demon Slayer and Goku. You know, some more demons, of course. There's just so much they can do with that series, and I know that Funko is going to get to it when they can, probably in the near future. Let's go ahead and take a look at the toucans here, actually. This one is the simpler one in terms of design. You know, he's just rocking out there. He's got a guitar, got his foot up there on the San Diego Comic-Con block there, which I do like that detailing, because of course the toucan is the mascot for the convention. Yeah, so this is the simpler one, but it's still kind of intricate, you know, with the feather design, you know, these feathers and everything overlapping like that. Very wavy looking. So yeah, it's cool. But I really like this pirate one. And of course, the pirate one has the SDCC logo right there. Now, Funko, in their glam, they kept showing it like this, basically. And I was like, they're not showing all the great details of it, because when I finally saw an out-of-box picture of it and it showed it from this angle, I was like, this is where the great detailing is with his outfit. You know, it's got the skull there on the belt. Yeah, it looks so much better from this angle. I was kind of surprised that they didn't show this up front. That might have even encouraged more people to pick this one up. And if I'm not mistaken, I mean, there are still some SDCC figures actually on Funko.com, and the toucans might still be available at the time of, you know, you checking out this video here. He's got a little wooden sword. I like that you can even tell that it's a wooden sword with the little detailing on it. So yeah, cool toucan Pops. I really do like these. I'm not gonna buy like just any random toucan they decide to do, but you know, if I like the design, then I could see adding maybe, you know, some more of these to my collection. The stand pop, of course, is very short, like it should be there. It's such a simple expression, just a, you know, quick line there to show that he's not in a great mood because of what's going on in the episode. I'm not going to break down the whole episode, but if you've seen it, then you know why he has that expression going on there. But yeah, this is a pretty cool pop here. Most of these will be going back in box, including the stand one. Of course, you know, I gave it out to check out the glow as well and the detailing of it. But yeah, most of these will go back in box. But I really like seeing the details of my figures up close at least once. Okay, then we have the young He doll, which I'm still used to calling it just a Squid Game doll. But this one actually creeps some people out, kind of understandably if you've seen the episode that she's featured in. And then if I'm not mistaken, when I rewatched it think I realized I know they used the same setting again. I was trying to remember if she's in the background. I feel like she might be at the end, but yeah, pretty cool figure here. And it's funny with Funko Pops, you know, normally the only articulation they would have is a head swivel, which seems very fitting for this particular pop here. If you've seen the show again, and it's kind of funny because, you know, with Funko Pops, they tend to have, you know, just a head swivel as far as articulation is concerned. And that seems very fitting for this particular character here. Yeah, and I almost thought, you know, with it being a plus size pop like this, I'm you know, it's not too surprising that they didn't do like a chase variant, although they have before. Funko has done that before with 10-inch figures, and even larger than that. I think sometimes they have had chases. But yeah, I was kind of thinking it would have been interesting if they had a chase of her with red eyes, but you know, not completely necessary. She really is cool as is, and I like how they have the joints here on the arms, you know, to really show that this is a doll, and that separation there with the hands as well. So yeah, kind of a simple design, but I really like it. It's pretty true to the design of the doll in the episode that yeah, that was very shocking to see the first time, and it definitely is part of the reason why the show became a hit, because of that particular scene that I'm referencing. So He Who Remains, I'm still not sure how I feel about this character. I need to go back and watch the episode of Loki again where he was in. The performance was very theatrical, and maybe that's fitting for this particular version of Kang, but you know, I'm really looking forward to seeing the more villainous version of him in the near future, you know, because Ant-Man 3 he's going to be featured in, which that still surprises me. I mean, I do respect Ant-Man as a hero, but to go from Yellow Jacket to Ghost to Kang the Conqueror, that's a big step up in terms of villainy. So yeah, that's interesting. But yeah, I do like the apple in his hand with the bite taken out of it, and not really sure what's going on here with this design over here. He has something on his hand. I can't remember if there's anything significant about that or not, but pretty cool looking outfit. He's got his sandals on there and everything nice and relaxed. Yeah. I know they're filming right now Loki season 2. Very interested to see where the story goes, especially with Sylvie. Kind of frustrating the way things went with her in the end, but we'll see where they go with the character next. And like I said already, Scarlet Scarab, I really hope they make good use of this character again in the future. In fact, we already know from Marvel laying things out that what year is it? I think 2025 it is, that we're going to get 2 Avengers movies, and I hope they have a lot of Avengers, a lot of heroes put into it, so maybe she'll even show up within, you know, those movies. But yeah, her outfit is really awesome. When it was first revealed in that episode, I was blown away by it. Yeah, I really like the look, and she actually does have like the scarab design on her back. Really good looking. And I'm not sure why my camera's not focusing as well as I would like it to, but hopefully you can see the details pretty well. But yeah, she's really awesome. And she actually, I was kind of paying attention after I got what I wanted from Funko.com. I kept checking to see what was selling out, and she actually was one of the first few that has, you know, sold out. So obviously, you know, people are into this character. I think that's cool. Okay, then we have Silk here. Of course, she's up on that stand in this action pose, and you can see that she looks like she's meant to be shooting out webbing there. And I like how the webbing is wrapping around her arm as well. And just the fact that her outfit, you know, is composed of the webbing is a really cool idea. That's a nice concept, and they really executed this pop very well. So yeah, this was one of my top wants for this convention. I figured it'd be pretty easy to get. Oh, and by the way, the Spider-Man 2099, I think it is, with that's the Amazon exclusive. I kind of want that one, but I was absolutely in no rush to get it, you know, and I'm still not in a rush to get it. I'll probably add it to my collection eventually. Just not stressing it too much though, because, you know, there's just so many Spider-Man pops and so many different outfits. I just don't really feel the need to stress that particular one. Okay, and then of course we have Miss Minutes, which oh, this happens sometimes with pops. Sound like there's a loose piece in there. Yeah, I can hear it a little bit, so I got a rattling Miss Minutes there. But yeah, that's not a big deal. Feels like her legs almost want to swivel, but no, I guess this one is just a little bit loose. But yeah, you talk about a character with a very simple design, but yeah, I still really like this particular character. I mean, there's nothing on the back, very plain. But this character is voiced by Tara Strong. I'm a big fan of Tara Strong. Obviously, you know, she's one of the most, well, I would say the most well-known voice of Harley Quinn. You know, so yeah, big fan of hers. And yeah, the fact that they made this glow as well, I think was a great idea. You know, just to make it even more interesting This one, I can't remember if it's sold out or not, but I know a lot of people were kind of hyped about adding this one to their collection, and I really hope this character does appear again in Loki, you know, season 2. I do have the Renslayer pop that does have the mini Miss Minutes, and somebody was nice enough as well to send me an actual Miss Minutes working clock, which I actually replaced the battery in that recently. That's very cool to have in my collection. But yeah, like I said, pretty happy with this. That's a huge box there too, for this particular figure, and I really do want to keep her displayed out of box, and I'll just find somewhere to store that box there. But yeah, like I said, this is the majority of my SDCC haul. I still have a couple of things that will show up in future videos. There's at least two specifically you know, figures from this convention, two specific figures from this convention that I will share in future videos, and then I will share the Freddy Funkos that I got through trading as well. But yeah, so there's basically, you know, plenty of content coming up on the channel. I hope you all will continue to check out the unboxings. Of course, when there's enough information, I will do Funko News as well. Be on the lookout for that. Continue to support the channel. I really do appreciate that, you know, including dropping likes on the video. That does help a lot. But yeah, thank you all so much for taking the time to check this video out, and I will talk to you all again real soon.